Hey, good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well. As always, let us know where you're logging in from. My name is Joel Terrian, President and CEO of Got Backup. Super awesome to have you here. I can't pronounce this right, but Backalish. Wow, 3:30 a.m. Thank you for being here so early in your morning. Bad advice. Marie Paul, Rita, Got Backup, Courtney, Guylaine Dupont, bonjour, bonsoir, Chris and Tammy Gingras. Seven-figure earners in the industry. Thanks for being here, guys. James, Paul, Scott, Murray, Dora, Familia, Urban. God, we got people from all over the world in here, from Thailand, from Argentina, from Spain, from Canada and Quebec and Ontario and all over the place. And happy to let you guys know we just got into a new country. So we're 142 countries strong. Think about that, guys. In a year and a half, or a little over a year and a half, 142 countries strong of the 195 countries around the world. Another top leader, Randy Ostrom, true genius. Thanks for being here, Randy. Joyce, thanks for being here. Welcome, welcome, guys. Nice to have you here. So, yeah, my name is Joel Terrian, President and CEO of Got Backup. And we're just doing phenomenally well around the world. Like I said, we just got into another country to give you guys a perspective, okay? It's not that it's magical or it's science or whatever, but we are a software as a service. That's what Got Backup is. We provide you the software to back up every single device that you have for you and your whole family. Oh, we have someone special on tonight. Miss Eve Terrian. Welcome, welcome. Of course, it's my beautiful wife. Thank you for being here, Eve. And she's the one that pays all your commissions, guys. And you're always paid on time every day, every Friday, like clockwork. So let's give her a round of applause for making sure you guys always get paid every Friday. So anyway, guys, yeah, it's software as a service. So what you guys need to understand is that makes it open border in every corner of the globe. I get that question every single day. People say, Joel, are you available here? Are you available there? Do we have members here? Do we have members there? Like I said, we're in 142 countries around the world. Some of the countries I've never even heard of. But the point being is we're available in every single country around the world because we accept not only credit cards and debit cards, but crypto as a form of payment. So there's really no barriers. It's a business without borders. So let's get started. It's time to turn your dreams into a reality, guys, with Got Backup, okay? So we're here to help people with above average work ethic make a full-time income from home. Above average means you're going to join tonight and you're going to put a little bit of work involved to build a great residual income from home, okay? And that's all it takes, guys. And the other thing is, too, if you treat it like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. So if you put 1 hour a week into it, can you make some residual income? Absolutely. But as you put more and more time into it, 4 hours, 5 hours a week, 6 hours a week, 10 hours a week, your income will climb more and I can guarantee if you work the system is going to work for you. So just to give you guys a little bit more of my background, I got started online, just like every single one of you has an amazing dream. I had an amazing dream to create a better life for me and my family. I was working at a hospital in Ontario, Canada called the Montfort Hospital, doing cardiac stress testing. And I found out that, even though when I got started, I was making a very good salary because this was 28 years ago, $52,000 a year. I came to find out that my colleagues who had been there for 20 years were making like $58,000 a year, $56,000 a year. I was like, man, a $4,000 raise over the next 25 years? No, thank you. So I became brave enough. I quit my job and started playing online in 1997. And back then, my only goal was to make $500 a month. Why only $500? Because my mind could not expand on the possibilities beyond that. And I know that's where some of you are today. That's why I like to share that story. It's like, $10,000 a month, $15,000 a month, $5,000 a month. Like, duh, that's impossible. Like, I'm never going to get there. So once I hit 500 a month, though, everything expanded to the point where it's just been an awesome, awesome ride. I've loved every minute of it. I feel like I've been retired since I got started. There's nothing like loving what you do, guys. And we're here to help you start your own software as a service business where you can offer backup, cloud storage and collaboration services to your friends and family and businesses around the world. And it's something that everybody needs. Okay. So Got Backup is focusing on two global trends. The first trend is there's 15 billion devices on the planet today. That includes laptops, iPads, desktops, iMacs, Windows computers, and of course, cell phones. 15 billion of them on the planet. What's the one thing that's in common with all of them? They all create a massive amount of data with your pictures and your videos and your contracts and your Word documents and your PDFs and everything else you can think of. Guys, when's the last time you used a fax machine? Like never, right? We barely, it's incredible. So this digital world is creating massive amounts of data. And because it's creating massive amounts of data, people are losing tons of data. So here's the other cool part. Guys, you want to get involved with a company that's unique, and we're 100% unique in the cloud storage space, and you want to get involved in a company at the beginning of an emerging trend, right? So when you think about it, let's go back to the baby boomer age. One of the first billion-dollar brands when the baby boomers were around or got born was what? Gerber baby food. Why? They realized that there was a beginning of a trend with so many babies being born. And that's, you don't want to be at the end of a trend. You don't want to be when a trend, as an example, if you started a Blockbuster video rental today, you would fail, right? We know that. That time has come and gone. We're at the beginning of the cloud storage space. And the reason why it's the beginning, it's changing people's mindsets, okay? In the past, myself included, I used to say, oh, I don't want to store my data on some server in the cloud. What if it gets hacked? Or what if I lose everything? People are starting to realize that it's much safer and much more redundant to put your stuff in the cloud. And above all that, it's way, way more cost effective. Okay, way more cost effective to put things into the cloud than it is to buy external hard drive after external hard drive or keep upgrading your phone's hard drive so that you can hold the space more and more and more. So let's continue. Because, like I said, so much data is being created, more and more data every single day is being lost. Statistically, if a business loses only 20% of their valuable data, they're out of business in 6 months. From a personal standpoint, 45% of people have admitted to accidentally damaging their phones or losing data on their phones by accidentally deleting things. Over 5,700 screens are cracked every hour, and a laptop or cell phone is stolen every 43 seconds. And that's why Got Backup was born. 14 years ago, I was getting on a cruise ship and I had my laptop bag, okay? And in my laptop bag was my laptop. And I thought I was doing great because in my laptop bag was also my external hard drive. I thought, hey, if my laptop fails, I'm going to have everything on my external hard drive. Long story short, some porter, when I gave my bag to the porter, stole my laptop bag. It never ended up in my cabin. I sat in my room literally crying because I estimate between 40 and 50,000 pictures and videos of my kids growing up from ages birth to 6, 7, and 8. I lost them all. The only pictures I still have today were the 10 or 20 that I printed off over the years and put them on the wall. I was absolutely devastated. And in that moment, I'm like, Joel, you own a data center, a very secure data center. Why didn't you just put all your stuff in your data center? And that's why Got Backup was born, out of a personal tragedy of my own. Okay. Now, if you're not losing data, again, you don't want to keep upgrading your phone to a 500 gig, then a 1 terabyte. The average computer has about a 500 gig to 1 terabyte drive. But with us, you get 6 terabytes. Like 6 to 12 times the amount, depending on. So people are filling up their devices faster than ever before. And that's when you get the upsell from iCloud and Google Drive and everywhere else. Oh, you're running out of space, right? We'll talk about that more in just a bit. The second global trend is work from home. Guys, when I started working from home, everything changed for me. In fact, my data center that I built in Canada was 2 minutes from my home. Then when we decided to move to San Antonio, Texas, It was a very strategic business move to come here because the amount of fiber optics in this city is unbelievable, the redundancy, so on and so forth. So when we moved here, I built the data center first, and then I bought a home that's literally a 2 to 3 minute drive from here. I have not had to deal with an hour and a half of traffic to and from work since I started working from home. COVID really legitimized the work from home industry because people got a taste of a much, much better life of not having to wake up to the alarm clock, not an hour and a half to work a day, not $150 in gas in your car every week to get to work, so on and so forth. So we're leveraging these two global trends with Got Backup, okay? So here's why we're growing and makes us so very unique. If you fill up your phone or your Android, iCloud's going to charge you $9.99 a month for 2 terabytes of space. Same with Dropbox, same with Google Drive. With us, it's completely different. Instead of 2 terabytes of space, we're giving you 6 terabytes of space, 3 times the amount. Instead of 1 account, we're giving you 6 separate accounts, totally different usernames and passwords for you and your business colleagues or for you and your family. My daughter, I'm an empty nester now. My 2 daughters use it, even they don't live with me, and my son uses it, even though he doesn't live with me. So when people come to us, and it's unlimited devices, by the way. So when people say, wait a minute, Joel, just so I'm 100% clear, what you're telling me is I can back up every single device that I have for me and 5 other family members or 5 other business colleagues, unlimited devices for less than $10 per month. And we're like, yeah. They're like, that's an absolute no-brainer. Sign me up. And what you'll see later is it's not just backup. It's full collaboration and organization where you can access your data from anywhere in the world as long as you have an internet connection. And we'll show you that in a bit. Okay. So in summary, with Got Backup, it's 6 terabytes of space. It includes 6 totally separate accounts. You can automatically back up your Android and iPhone. You can automatically back up all your Mac computers and all your Windows computers. And it's super, super secure. Military grade encryption and our 10,000 square foot data center. Okay, guys, we've in 25 years of running a data center, we've never lost a single ounce of data, not even a single picture, and we've never been hacked even once. So we take our cybersecurity and our redundancy, our data storage redundancy, very, very, very seriously. So before we move on to how you make an amazing income by allocating as much as 75% of our revenue back to you, I want to show you a little bit about the product because it's the product and the company that generates the revenue. Okay. So a lot of people say, hey, Joel, how do I know you're not doing this in your basement? Well, to be honest, I started in my basement, but I want to give you a tour of our data center because my home, our data center is your home as well. And you'll see just how redundant we are and why we could never, ever, ever lose your data. So let's play that now. Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of Got Backup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure and how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room, and what we're going to do is we're going to take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I want to explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also as a company like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm going to code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So a couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have hundreds of storage arrays in here. There's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power. Every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if God forbid there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect to security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So let's come out of the server room for now. And I also want to explain, if God forbid, a bomb dropped on this building, a hurricane came in, whatever, a flood, which statistically is impossible, but if it did happen, we also back up all of your cloud data to a third-party data center just in case something ever happened to this building. And again, it's never happened, but you just never know, right? Alrighty, so there's the tour, guys. And again, I'm very proud to say in 25 years of running a data center, we've never lost an ounce of data because we have redundancy. The number one rule in running it, back it up here, back it up there, back it up here, back it up there. That way, you just don't lose data. Then when it comes to our cybersecurity, we're using all types of the latest technologies, and we've never been hacked once in 25 years. So we take that very seriously as well. Now, the next thing I want to show you is getting a little bit more deeper into the actual product itself, because as I said, it's not just backup, but full organization and collaboration as well. And the other thing I get from a lot of people, they say, Joel, it's not the $10. The offer is off the charts. Like if I could back up all my kids' stuff, all my stuff, all our phones, all our computers, all our iPads, all our tablets, like that's a no-brainer. My worry is I have zero technical skills. So can I do it? And the answer is absolutely. Okay. Third-party data center is Rackspace, Paul. Go to Rackspace. They're very secure. Okay. If data centers want to be certified, they have to be secure. Okay. So anyway, guys, so coming back, and now I lost my train of thought. Oh, yes. So coming back to a lot of people say, Joel, I want to take part in this great product and this great opportunity. But like I know how to answer my cell phone, and that's about it. What I tell people is if you have enough technical expertise to get on this call, which you're here, you have enough technical expertise to do this business. So the next thing I want to show you is to just show you just how easy it is to use the product on your phone. So there's the app for me, and there's that opening the app. And now I have instant access to all my data, not just my phone data, all my computers, all my laptops, all my devices. I have instant access through my cell phone and through the web. So I'm going to play another video now to show you just how easy it is to install the app on your phone and start backing up all your precious pictures and videos on your phone. So here we go.
Everybody, this is a quick walkthrough of how to install your Got Backup app onto your mobile device. In this case, I'm using the Android Galaxy, but the process is the same also on an iPhone. So to download your app, there's two ways to do this. You can either come to the Play Store. On an iPhone, it's called just the App Store, and just search for Got Backup. And there it is. Or we could come to our members area and go to use this tool, and then you will see it here on your dashboard. So again, I'm using my Android device. So I'm going to go ahead and click this, and it's going to take me to my Google Play Store. If you're on an iPhone, it will take you to your App Store on your iPhone device. So I'm going to go ahead and install that. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and open it. It's going to ask you to log into your account. Go ahead and allow all your notifications so it could let you know that everything's being uploaded properly, and go ahead and put in your unique ID. Once logged in, you will be asked to let Got Backup access your photos and videos on your mobile device. Select Allow. Without having to do anything, an Android upload folder was automatically created for me. Neat! If you are on an iPhone, the folder will be called iPhone Upload. Now, depending on how many photos and videos is on your device, your first backup might take some time. So it is highly recommended that your device is on a charger and is connected to Wi-Fi. It is a good idea to start your first backup in the evening and keep your Got Backup app open and let it back up overnight. One more thing I'd like to point out. If I tap on these three little lines on the top left corner and tap on Settings, you will see these three boxes under Monitor are automatically checked. Auto Upload will automatically upload all future photos and videos taken on your device to your Got Backup cloud. Camera Roll Upload will back up all existing photos and videos that are stored on your device to your Got Backup cloud. And Upload Only on Wi-Fi will only back up your data while connected to Wi-Fi. If you have an unlimited data plan, you can uncheck this. So if I come to my gallery, I'm going to have a slew of pictures from over the years. This is actually Joel's phone, so if I come to my albums, I have almost 1,400 pictures. Alright, so if I come to my app, come back to my menu and click Transfers, you're going to see all my pictures now are uploading. Since this might be a large upload at first and I have a low battery, it's highly recommended that you plug into a power source. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, now that's finished. We can now see that our Android upload has all been categorized by what year these photos were taken. These were taken in 2021. And this was just recently. So that's pretty much it. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward.
Alrighty, guys. So as you can see, it's literally one click. And again, if you like on my phone, as an example, when I did my first backup, I had like 30,000 pictures and videos, right? So that's a very large upload at first. So your first upload is going to take some time, but after that, every other picture that you take, today, tomorrow, the following day gets uploaded instantly. But what you'll want to do when you're first backup, because again, if I had like almost 30,000 pictures and videos, is it's going to eat up your battery power. So just plug in it at night, open up the app and let it run. And it should back up all of your stuff again, depending on how much you have on there. Now, the biggest client we had, they had over 144,000 pictures and videos on their phone. So for them, it took 5 or 6 days to back up because that is a ton of stuff, right? But after that, it's completely seamless. Now, what I want to show you guys is just a little bit of the product on the web, because again, it's not just backup, it's full collaboration as well. So here I am in my cloud, and let me just log out and log back in just for fun for you guys. So you can log in and you'll see that everything is here. Now, remember when I showed you the mobile, let me make sure this is streaming. Okay, we are streaming. So remember, everything's done for you. So here's my iPhone upload. When I installed the app, it automatically creates the folder, iPhone upload. I have an Android phone as well, so my Android upload is here. But if we click here, you'll see it automatically segregates by the year and then also automatically segregates by the month. So of course, this is November 2024. If I click in here, you'll see that I'm letting you into a little bit of my private world. And you can see that we are very passionate about two things. We are animal lovers and we are big time into fitness. So this crazy little girl with the big buck teeth here, we just named her Angel. This was her snoring on me yesterday, I believe. Listen to her. But anyway, we rescued her from a shelter in Austin because we just we wanted to give her a good home. And this was sent to me today. This is my daughter, my sister's Chihuahua that just turned 1. And he's actually, his name's Archie. He's an actual really nice dog. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with my personal life, but you can store videos and you can segregate by videos here, or you can segregate by images, pictures, whatever. My wife loves to do pole dancing because it's great fitness and core strength. So she sends this to me every Monday night, showing us her new moves. So here's some of her new moves from Monday night, and she's doing pretty good. That is hard work. That is absolutely amazing. So, yeah, kudos. I could never do that. But it just automatically, and the reason why it's in the cloud is when she shoots the video, it automatically goes up into her cloud. Okay. So again, you can segregate by images or videos. We come back to all files here. You'll see that I can actually share stuff with you too. So as an example, in my Got Back Up promo folder, I'll share with you our latest, one of our events, and another one is coming to Africa very, very soon. If we click here, you'll see that we had an amazing event with some of our top leaders. I believe some of them are on this call. So to our leaders who coordinated this call, thank you very much. I know you're doing another big event very, very shortly in Ghana, I believe. So thank you for that. And it was just an amazing event. And like I said, guys, people are really interested in this because this is a product that anybody can afford, and we are open to every single country around the world. So if I come back here to all files and I go to my promo material here, I can instantly share this folder with everything, every single one of you who's on this call. So I just click share. It automatically creates a share link for me. I copy it. I come back here and I paste here. And there you go. Absolutely, Paul. Yeah, absolutely. Once you upload your pictures to the cloud, you can certainly delete them on your phone. Okay. So thank you for that, Paul, for great question. And then also loving my cloud service. Happy to be here. Guys, everything that I'm showing you tonight is if you want to be a reseller, is a $20 a year reseller fee. And then only $20. Whoops, I'm still sharing my screen. Let me come off of that for a second. And it's like Paul said, it's awesome. It's just awesome. Where can you start a business where your reseller fee is only $20 a year and the product is only $9.97 per month? Anyone, anywhere in the world today can afford $9.97 per month. So let's move on and talk to you about the compensation plan. This is what makes us 100% unique, okay? We always create products and services. Listen very carefully to what I'm about to tell you. We always create products and services that people are used to paying for on a monthly basis, irrespective of a making money or home-based business opportunity. What do I mean by that? Well, if you look at Dropbox, okay, they don't pay you commissions for referrals. They have no affiliate program. It's a similar service to us, only we offer way more space. Our value is unmatched. But guess what? They don't have an affiliate program, but we do. We have an amazing compensation plan. There is nobody else in the industry who's doing what we are doing, okay? Now, when you compare that to how many companies are out there that do health and wellness and beauty and discounts and travel, we're the only company in the world offering a product that everybody needs at a price point that anybody can afford, and they're used to paying for anyway. Dropbox, 700 million users in the world. What does that tell you? It's a product and a service that people are willing to pay for, irrespective of an opportunity. That is a must, Okay. If people aren't willing to pay for it, your opportunity is not going to work. And I mean, not getting in because of the opportunity, getting involved because they see value in the product and service anyway. That's really, really, really important. Okay. So let's talk about how you make money. 7 different ways. Okay. But we're only going to, for the interest of time, because we like to keep these calls under 45 minutes or so, we'll talk about the first 3. The first one alone, the customer acquisition bonus, pays more than most network marketing companies pay in total. When most conventional companies, and by the way, guys, I am not knocking network marketing. I think Amway is awesome. I think Melaleuca is awesome. I think Herbalife is awesome. They're all great companies. It's a beautiful industry. Okay. But when you're dealing with physical products, it's very, very hard to get in countries around the world because there's shipping, there's handling, there's cost of goods sold, there's FDA regulations in those countries where you have to get those ingredients passed in those countries. Are those ingredients considered drugs in some countries and not in other countries? So because it's expensive for those companies, they can only afford to pay out 33 to 35% total because of shipping, handling, warehousing. With software as a service, you can offer this product to somebody in Japan or Singapore or Sweden or anywhere in the world as easily as you could offer it to your next door neighbor. You could tell somebody in Japan about this and they could have the product within a couple of minutes later. Okay. So it provides instant gratification. So when you're keeping in mind that the average company pays out 33 to 35%, guess what we pay? If you sign somebody up for a monthly cloud storage service, we don't give you 30%. We give you 200%. Why? Software as a service is very, very powerful and very lucrative. Bill Gates didn't become one of the richest men in the world. And in fact, when you look at Tesla, okay, it's not, of course, the car is amazing, but understand some of their immense value is in the software that's in their cars and the data that software collects. Okay. So if you sign up somebody for the month, we give you 200% commission. If you sign somebody up for the year, we don't give you 33%. We give you 50% right away. Now, a lot of companies, if you sign somebody up for the year, they're going to divide your commissions up over 12 months, right? They're going to pay you the full 50%, but they're going to pay you over 12 months. If you sign somebody up for the year, we pay you the 50% right away. Okay. You get the commission right away. It's a very, very lucrative customer acquisition bonus. Okay. So as an example, if you sign up 20 people, you're going to get a $400 commission. Now, there is 0 price objections with our company. I have talked to hundreds, if not close to 1,000 people over the past year and a half. Okay. Not a single person, because you've all been in MLM before, and there's not a single person that goes, well, Joel, I get paid in 2 weeks. Can I get started then? Or can I talk to my better half? I'm not sure if we can afford this in our budget. Anyone, anywhere in the world can afford $10. So it's very, very easy to sign up 20 people. It really, really is, because and the product speaks for itself. It's very simple to understand. Do you or do you not want to back up every single device that you have? Yes or no? If they say no, on to the next. It's a very, very easy product, and the value is very easy to understand. Okay. So we also, if you sign up just customers, we give you 25% residual every single month. Okay. Now let's start talking about, because the customer acquisition bonus is a very lucrative commission, but it's based on your efforts, right? You're acquiring a new customer. Now we're going to talk to you more about the passive and leveraged income that is generated from your team, and that's your cycle earnings. Okay. It's your 2-team tree. It's not a binary. It's truly a 2-team tree. Okay. So how do you start qualifying for leveraged commissions from your team? 1, remain active with your subscription. 2, put one person on the left, one person on the right. Okay. What other business could you survive? If you had a restaurant, could you survive on just bringing in 2 people to your restaurant? Oh, you need hundreds, if not thousands of customers to survive in the restaurant industry. Put one person on your left, one person on your right, you now qualify for your team commissions. Okay. Now, here's where it starts getting really, really exciting. As you rank up into our compensation plan and you start to getting into the gem tiers like Sapphire, you start getting into matching check on your leveraged income from your cycles. Okay. That's why a lot of people are wanting to rank up to diamond and above. Imagine 100% check match on your cycles. So as an example, if I referred Jasmine's on this call. Hey, Jasmine, it was super awesome to see you. Hope to see you again soon. Let's say, just as an example, I refer Jasmine and she makes $2,000 in her cycles. I get $2,000. But it doesn't stop there. Let's say I refer Jasmine and Chris and Randy, and they each make $2,000. I get leveraged income of $2,000 and $2,000 and $2,000, an additional $6,000 a month in my pocket. Very, very doable, guide, and a very, very, very awesome compensation plan. So the other ways are generational bonuses, dynamic compression bonuses, rank pool bonuses, and leadership bonuses. It's not important at this very moment if you understand how to use those, because the first three are super lucrative anyway. Okay. But what's important is to focus on the benchmarks to maximize your income. And it really is centered around, as you refer people, help them become copper. Now, remember, how do you rank up to copper? Help them put one on their left, one on their right. That's it. If you refer people and you help them become copper, each person that you refer. So your responsibility, because it's our leadership with Chris and Tammy and others that do all our training, okay? Every Saturday, like the best training in the industry by far, okay? We do the training for you. All you have to do is every referral help them become copper by putting one on their left, one on the right. Remember, network marketing is not about you doing a lot. It's about a lot of people doing a little bit. If you focus on that, you will naturally maximize your commissions in our compensation plan. So again, become copper yourself, and then any direct referral that you make will become copper as well. You can't do it, Steve. We're always working on the product. I understand you. The search function is a little bit slow, but we're working on that as well. Okay, guys, we're making the product better and better and better and better and better every single day. Okay, so we'll work on that. Let me move forward. There are a lot of questions starting to come in, guys. I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so here's the best part, like by far the best part. You know, we even do conventional meetings because still nothing beats that belly to belly, eye to eye, shaking hands contact. Every meeting that I've done in person, I'm talking about in Toronto and a few other places. Okay. People, you know, we've all been into the back of network marketing rooms if you've been in the industry a while, and there's always the skeptics in the back with their arms crossed going, sounds great, but what's it going to cost me? $20 to get started and $9.97 a month. They're like, you're kidding. Because people are so used to $1,000 up front, $150 a month. That's why we're so global, guys. Again, I will say this again. The average salary, as an example, in India is around $300 to $400 a month maximum. Those people in those countries are absolutely starving for opportunity. They really are, but they can't afford it. If you're making $300 a month, can you take 50% of your paycheck and put it into an opportunity? No. But the one thing common across the world is people spend $10 every single day on something, irrespective of whether it's on a sandwich or a margarita. In my case, I like to go for margaritas once or twice a week. Anyone, anywhere in the world can afford $10. Like, they don't need to think twice about it, right? They really don't. And I'm not going to be so bold or facetious to say that everybody says yes to us. Of course they don't. The ones that say no, it's not about the product. It's not about the cost. It's because they lack the ability and the confidence in themselves that can they do it. And that's what our training is for on Saturdays. A lot of it is mindset training because anybody can do this if they get down and get to work. It's just the truth. Anybody can do this. And there are, as Randy Ostrom says, there are zero price objections. And there are people, believe it or not, who are buying more and more storage all the time. Okay? It's mindset. So if somebody tells you no, thank you, move on to the next person really fast, because it's not about you, it's not about the product, and it's not about the cost. They just maybe hate network marketing, and you're not going to convince those people. We are not in the convincing game. We're here to help people who go, wow, I love what I see, but are you going to help me get to the financial goals that I want? And the answer is yes. Okay. It's not, oh, can I really make money? Or, oh, is this a pyramid scheme? Or, oh, is this a scam? No. We pay people on time every single Friday, and we provide a great service that's continuing to get better and better and better every single week. Okay. So let's move on. We just hit 142 countries. Vanuatu. I don't know if I even pronounced that right. Vanuatu. Like I told you, there's 195 countries in the world. We're in 142 of them already. Imagine that, guys. Most network marketing companies get into 10 countries to 15 countries in 10 years. Let me say that again. Most network marketing companies get into 10 to 15 countries in 10 years. We got into 142 countries in a year and a half. Why? It's a product that everybody needs at a price point that's so ridiculously low, anybody can afford it. Okay, I don't care if you're a college student, whatever. Anybody. People spend more than $10 at Starbucks every day. Like, come on, right? So we also recognize your achievements, okay? So how do you become bronze? Refer one person. How do you become copper, which is one of the places you want to focus, help your team become copper? Refer one on the left, one on the right. How do you become silver? Help two of your members become coppers. How do you become gold? Help another member become silver, and you become gold. It's all about teamwork, guys. Okay? It's all about teamwork. So, in addition to everything I've shown you, we also do all your email marketing tools for you, all your affiliate tools for you, all your websites for you. We do all the software development. We take care of all the phone calls, all the help desk tickets. All you need to do is bring people to these webinars. So another big question that I get is, Joel, how do I refer others? If you're very timid, like I was when I got started, I was scared to death. That's just the honest truth. I can't talk to people, right? We've all been there. Simply invite them to one of these webinars, or guess what? Share the product, just like I shared with you. So let's say you're on vacation and you have a bunch of pictures you want to share with everybody that was on that vacation. You just provide them a share link like I just did to the event that we did in Africa. And people are going to go, oh, that's cool. How did you do that? Oh, can you tell me more? Use the product, guys. And guess what? People are going to ask questions. They really will. It's like the easiest opportunity to promote on the planet, because it comes down to one thing. And I'm not so facetious to tell you that everybody says yes. It's a simple yes or no answer. And it starts with one simple thing. It's a product, again, that I've said 100 times that everybody needs, because everybody has a computer or one of these at a price point at $9.97 that anyone can afford. So to get started, you ask yourself one simple question, or you ask your products one simple question. Who doesn't want to automatically set and forget, protect their family memories, documents, videos, and legacy for less than $10 a month? Guys, an external hard drive is $100 to $150. Okay? Like he says, highest customer retention I've seen also. Why is that? Nobody cares about $10. And if they're using the product. Are they going to cancel? Absolutely not. Why would you? Like, it's pennies on the dollar. You guys understand what I'm saying? Okay, $20 a year. Guys, if you had a conventional business, our yearly fee would barely pay for one employee at minimum wage for the day. Let me say that again. The cost of our service for a year wouldn't even barely pay for an employee at minimum wage for the day. And if you have a local business, and I'm sure many of you do, who's our potential market in a restaurant? If you have a really famous restaurant, what is it? 10 miles, 15 miles at best? People aren't going to travel 20, 25 miles to go to your restaurant unless you're like Emeril Lagasse or some famous chef, right? With this product, the whole world is your potential customer. As they say, the world is your true oyster. It just is. Like, it's such a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. So how do you join us, guys? Go to this link. Okay. Go to gotbackuplive.com. Join the team right now, because it is also completely risk-free. It's backed by a no questions asked 30-day money-back guarantee, like 0 questions. If for whatever reason on day 29 you decide you don't want to back up your stuff or you want to take part in this opportunity, just put in a help desk ticket and let me show you where that is, because we no shenanigans, no like anything. Here's where your members area. Oh, let me just show you this. So here we are in our members area, and we're always running incentive and cash contests. Canada is on fire here at the top, but look, we've got flags in Canada, obviously USA, in, I believe, I don't know where that is, but it's, Africa, France, like we've got flags all over the world in here. Why we're in 142 countries. But anyway, coming back to what I said, if you decide you want a refund, you just simply click the support button up here and you click submit a ticket. I'd like to cancel and get my money back. Okay. Billing and sales support, you click right here. You put in a ticket to proceed, so on and so forth. Okay. And that's it. No shenanigans, no hidden, like you got to call 12 different phone numbers to get a refund. Not with us. So to all our leaders on the call, thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I love you all so much. I couldn't do it without you. To all our guests here, thank you so much for your valuable time. I sincerely hope that you join us. We'd love to have you. We're growing in leaps and bounds around the world. We'd love to have you on board. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. We've got some major new features coming out in the next couple of weeks that you're going to absolutely love. And I couldn't do it without you guys. Love you all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Mwah. Don't forget to jump on Friday's call and on Saturday's training. The training from 7-figure earners, Chris and Tammy Jengra, is off the charts and included absolutely free in your membership. So go to Got Back Up Live, guys. Join the team right now, and we'll see you on the next webinar. Bye for now.